Welcome to Serenity Leisure's video for this 2008 57 plate Autotrail Cheyenne 840 with the twin fixed bed. So this video is being made alongside the photographs in editorial, no doubt you've already seen, and this will give you a good opportunity to get a very much of a close-up on the camper. Currently advertised at £33,995, and I think it's done 23,000 miles, but just check on the advert description for it. Right, okay, so these sit on the Alco chassis. It's 8.97 meters long. It's a 5-ton chassis, big payload, big towing capacity, and we've had many of these over the years. Not necessarily this particular layout, but certainly the Chieftains and the Cheyennes, so sort of like to think we knew them sort of fairly well. Condition wise, front end here, despite the rain, cab is undented and unmarked. Those tyres, I would say, are relatively new. They've still got 7mm of tread on them. Vanguard, are they? Continentals, you'll be pleased to hear. Right, sorry, I was trying to recognise the make. And down this side again, regarding condition, I think it's probably had a whole new set of tyres actually, possibly, or maybe not those ones there, because those are Michelins, but the others are Continentals, newer ones. Right, all the skirts and everything, they're not discoloured, they're very nice. As I said, GRP size, so they don't tend to mark. Yeah, a tow bar, so you can put a small car behind it, or a small trailer, or a small anything really. Reversing camera at the top, high intensity brake light, ladder. Again, all the plastics and fiberglass and everything on the back end of this camper are completely unmarked, and much the same down this side, to be fair. It's still got its shine, because unless they are polished at least sort of once a year, they can tend to go a little bit dull. But this one obviously has been particularly well looked after. Same on that side of the cab. It's got daytime running lights. They've been fitted, so it's not sort of chippy on the front end. Lip of the bonnet. No, externally it's. I knew that when I bought it. It's only sort of just recently come into stock, but it just is a particularly nice one. Okay, so interior. Oh, right. So this is running on the Fiat Ducato 3-litre 160 brake horsepower. You'll get about 340 miles on a tank full of diesel. It's got cruise, it's got air, it's got remote locking, it's got a Sigma remote alarm system, which a lot of insurance companies will insist upon. Remis blinds on the front. The condition of the two seats, you can see no wear to the edges, nothing at all. So they're doing this in a low line or a high line. Obviously low line, you just don't get this additional bed above the cab, but it sort of folds away if you don't want to use it, as you can see, giving extra head height when you're moving backwards and forwards. Otherwise it makes up into a full double. And then spinning this around, that gives you the insight to the interior layout. This area again will go into a double bed if you want it to. You tend to get a really nice sort of wood finish on the Autotrails. Sort of better quality in the cabinets, etc. There's your charging unit, switch over for the reversing camera, and a few other bits and pieces. And then our galley. Again, as I said, you would have seen photographs of all of this, but I'll just point it out again. If you look at the condition of that hob, it's spotless. And the oven's going to be the same. No markings to the worktops. The lounge is really very good, exactly as you'd want it to be. Combi boiler, so you've got electric and gas heating, or electric individual and gas individual heating, or electric and gas all together if you want. Together, that's supposed to be the most efficient. Big fridge freezer table would be in there on the right hand side. That area you can put a microwave in if you want, or not. And then the door going into the bedroom. Both mattresses are unmarked, no staining, nothing at all on them. So you've got storage underneath both of these, which is accessed through these doors. Okay. You've got dimmable lighting in here. You've got a that houses a television point. If you want it to be critical, it's got some. Somebody's gone a little bit mad with obviously not being able to get a screw in the right place. But the television just covers that up, so you won't be able to see it. But it's not in the wood, it's just in the fascia. Other than that, there's nothing in here at all. You've got Remis blinds, better blinds all round the camper. And then this very good bathroom. C250 electric flush toilet, reset sink with in its little own vanity unit. Separate shower. Perspex bifold door. That's very nice. The plastic's not yellowing, neither is the sealant. It's very good. That, when I say the plastic isn't yellowing, look at the shower housing. That is actually as they are from factory. But so, I mean, sometimes they fade badly. There's a little wardrobe in there. Another one. There's two of those. Another one directly opposite. Again, pretty much spotless in here. So I can't fault it externally. Internally, much the same. There's certainly no markings to any of the upholstery. As I said, worktops, cabinetry is excellent. If you had to have any criticism of this motorhome at all, and this is being overly fussy, you may want to change the carpet, and that's not because it's marked, it's just because it's very slightly faded. But it really is no big deal at all. I see lots of people with this sort of age of camper now putting in lino floors. But this has had plastic on it, so as I said, the carpet itself is very clean. It's just got some very slight colour discoloration, but it is the same all the way through. Other than that, you're not going to find any fault with it at all. Okay, that completes Serenity Leisure's video for this 2008 Cheyenne 840.